Hello and welcome to Premarital Guru. I am Arijit, and in this channel I talk about marriage astrology and premarital consultation. First of all, wishing you all a Shubha Deepavali and Kali Puja. You might be hearing firecrackers outside. So, in today's video, I will analyze the chart of a female born on 30th October 2003, 2 a.m. in Johor, Malaysia. I will discuss different aspects of our life, like marriage, issues in life, and effects of different yogs occurring in the chart. So her ascendant is Cancer, the Atmakarak is Saturn, and Darakarak is Venus. The first thing I will talk about is the retrograde Saturn and its aspects. In this chart, Saturn is retrograde in 12th house. Firstly, let's understand what is retrogression. It means when a planet looks back and moves backwards. So, in this pursuit, the planet loses its ability to give its full results. Also, retrogression happens due to some past life karma. If you were supposed to do something in your previous life and you've failed to do that, then planets will become retrograde and force you to fulfill that pending karma. Saturn represents boundaries, hard work, and lethargy in general. When it becomes retrograde, then all these matters get intensified in the native's life. The major issue with retrograde Saturn is about decision making. Retrograde Saturn makes a native fall back into past decisions, and it depends upon the placement of this planet in the chart. As an example, in this chart, Saturn is in 12th house, which is related to spirituality, expenses, conclusion, removing the veil, and ultimately see what is hidden. So, what retrograde Saturn will do is, let me give you a practical example. So, at first, this person showed interest in taking a consultation from me, and as you know, astrological consultation is about clarifying confusions and telling what issues may appear in future, so that people can take proper decisions. But what this person did is, after sharing all the details and everything, at the last moment she said she does not want to take any consultation anymore. This shows that the person will not be able to stick to her decisions when it comes to matters related to 12th house. This happens because retrograde Saturn will not let the native move forward in such aspects and give unnecessary anxieties. Furthermore, the retrograde Saturn is aspecting second house, sixth house, and ninth house with third, seventh, and 10th drishti, respectively. With retrograde Saturn, the third aspect is very harsh and it causes too much delay related to the particular house where the third drishti falls, which is second house in this case. Second house is about family, savings, etc. Now, if you see, the girl will have some delays in her marriage because Jupiter, which sees marriage in case of female, is aspected by Saturn in both D1 and D9. So, if marriage happens late, then family will also happen late. In this aspect, the native will also be disciplined and frugal about saving money. Also, Saturn aspects sixth house of diseases, dates, and rivalry. And Saturn reduces this, which is a good thing. And the aspect on ninth house says that the native is interested in spirituality, traditional philosophies, etc. But Saturn's aspect here might also tell that the person will face obstacles to pursue higher education. And the next prominent thing to discuss is Moon in sixth house, which repeats in D9 as well. As you know, sixth house is a Dusthana house of diseases, dates, and rivalry, and Moon represents mother and emotions. Sixth house Moon is a very tough placement for Moon, and it shows that the girl will face emotional issues sometimes due to her mother. And if you delve deeper, Saturn is aspecting Moon in sixth house, not only D1 but also in D9, creating Visjuk. This means the Moon is quite damaged in her chart. The native will feel emotional turmoil throughout her life, and she may feel anxiety, drainage of energy due to overthinking. Moon in sixth house will give a native a lot of distractions. She may have a lot of hidden enemies as well. But due to aspect of Saturn and Jupiter, there will be some reliefs in these aspects. Let's talk more about the marriage matters. As I said, the native will get married a bit late, possibly in late 20s or in early 30s. In D9, Saturn aspects Venus, which tells that the spouse might be older and mature. Also, 7th house Lord is Saturn, which confirms this further. Regarding the sustenance of marriage, we have to check 8th house. In D1, 8th house has non afflicted Mars. That is aspect of benefic Jupiter. And in D9, Jupiter itself is in 8th house. This means that the life after marriage won't be too hard. And also, this person will get help from the in laws. Due to Mars, there might be some conflicts, but whether that will lead to divorce, that will depend upon the chart of the husband as well. But in general, there is not too much chance of separation due to low amount of malefic influence. Now, the Admakarak is Saturn and the Arakarak is Venus. In solar system, if you see, Venus is far from Saturn, and there are multiple planets between them. This shows that the native will gain nicely from the marriage. She will not get everything, but enough from her marriage. So she should be able to live happily, given the fact that if she takes care of her mental well-being. The eighth house has low malefic influence. The ninth house is also not much afflicted. This shows that the girl will not indulge in affairs in her relationship. Her Venus is not in fiery signs, and Venus is not afflicted by Rahu. This gives the native a low or moderate libido. So that's the end of today's video. Enjoy a safe Deepavali and Kali Puja. And if you want to consult with me for chart analysis, marriage matchmaking, and premarital consultation, you can email me here. See you again next time with another chart. Thanks and bye.